Hey Pisces, this is going to be a weekend message for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you all for coming to my channel, Light to Your Path Tarot. I'm Denise, and I'm glad you're here. If this message has come across your path, there could be something here for you, okay? And it's not sign specific, so if this comes across your path, whenever it does, there could be something here you need to know. Pisces, let's see, what do we have? Pisces, you're working on something here. You're working on something and you're inspired by happiness. I say that because the bluebird of happiness is sitting on the perch right there. And he's at the drawing board. He is designing something. So he's... I just got to as I look at this because he's done all of these in the past. So it's like building on something. There's something here that he's building on for his happiness. I feel like I should do a Celtic cross, so that's what we're going to do. The challenge is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the aha, it's the spark, it's the sweetness of something, it's being attracted to something. So, that's the challenge, is to, accept the baton. What is that for you? What is the baton that's being handed to you? It can be about, aces are newness, so this is newness. It's something new regarding something that you want. It's interesting. There's a lot of bees in this deck. I'm using the Good Fortune Tarot, which is really cool. It's a brand new deck for me, but there, this is a whole hive, and they have this branch that has all of these. It's an opportunity, is what I'm getting to, but also it's like there's also kind of a hive here where he is building on something. He's designing something. He is continuously making something better. All right, let's see what we have beneath the surface. Subconscious, what is beneath the surface, the subconscious? Knight of Swords is in the reverse. So you could have been on a mission with this Knight of Swords in the reverse. Maybe you were on a mission for something. It was all systems go, and this can be, maybe you hit some roadblocks, maybe something is delayed. I feel like a delay with the Knight of Swords. Something slowed down or blocked here. It can be trouble with communication as well. We are Mercury retrograde, so, there is that. Something has slowed your roll on something. Let's see what we have in the recent past. What do we have in the recent past, please? Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So I feel like, somebody was ready, gung-ho, to go in a direction or go towards something with all their might. And the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. There's a kink in the hose. There's something holding things up. Things may not be going in your favor. Foremost in your mind, you have the Emperor. Oh, nice. So the Emperor is all about structure and discipline. It's interesting, there's an egg on his shield there. So newness. There's something here about newness with the egg. But the Emperor is in control of himself. It is a high level of self-control, in control of himself, his mind. It is about structure. It can be about planning something. Near future, you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So, King of Pentacles is the master of money, the master of the material world. There could be some kind of snag I'm getting regarding finances for you. Let's see what we have for your position. We have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands It's interesting this guy is down on one knee. There could be some level of succumbing to something. But with the Nine of Wands, it is, there's a, there's like a wall behind him that he has built to protect himself. So I feel like this could be that we are protecting ourselves right now from something. We're guarding something. We're very guarded. And it can also be waiting for something as well. And, you know, I do get delays here and here. What's in the outside influence for Pisces, please? I'm doing this on, today is August the 24th. So, or whenever you come across this here. We do have the Five of Cups here. So something has been lost. Something has been spilled. This is very interesting to me because there's 3 cups that have spilled on the floor. So something has been lost. But the interesting thing, you know, I was talking about delays. The 2 cups, which is love, the expression of love, partnership, all of that, is on the clock, which time. Somebody needs some time here to process something. Maybe somebody needs time to process something. Somebody needs time to do something mentally and financially. Is what I'm getting there. All right, let's look at the hopes and fears and emotions for Pisces. The Five of Wands is in the reverse. So I think there's a lot of pettiness going on with the Five of Wands reverse. But when I see the Five of Wands reverse, the first thing I think too is internal. This can be internal conflict with ourselves, you know. So with the internal conflict, it's like we might think that we're fighting someone else. We might think that we're fighting some situation. Actually, we can be fighting something within ourselves. And I'm just wondering if this Eight of Pentacles right here is talking about us going back to the drawing board and improving ourselves. You know, there's something here that's been lost, but once we process something, I'm just feeling, and then with the time, you know, something's taking time before it's not the right time for something. I'm getting to also. Let's see what we have for the outcome. We have the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice in the reverse. So the Justice reverse can be consequences of past actions that we are dealing with now, especially with this Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse and the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. So I do feel like there could be a sense of going back to the drawing board now. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So I feel like whatever it is that you are working towards, I feel like it is going to happen. I feel like it is going to be accomplished. And it's funny, this guy is sitting in his home, in the comforts of his home here. And I'm just wondering if this isn't about us envisioning ourselves what we want to be, feeling that in our emotions, which is part of the whole being able to actually manifest it, is envisioning yourself where it is that you want to be, accomplishing the thing that you want to accomplish. Three of Pentacles is here, the King of Wands is here, and then we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could feel chained to something because of money. Maybe that's why they're thinking that they can't make a move. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles, misery loves company, martyring yourself for someone else. The Sun is in the reverse, and then the Two of Swords. So there is the need to make a decision. I just did a reading earlier today, which actually had to do with making a decision. But so justice could be suffering the consequences of our actions. It doesn't feel fair right now. The Three of Pentacles here, there is something about building on something. We have like an owl, a deer, a stag, a mouse. I don't know what all those represent, but let me get the book because I feel like I should know what that is trying to say to us. Three of Pentacles. Vision, creativity, and skill harmoniously unite. So again, with this Nine of Cups, our wish coming true, I think it has to do with feeling it in the emotions. You have to feel it before you can see it. The perfect balance of abilities and talents have come together for a common goal. The luck of the Pentacles implies a successful outcome. Yeah, so it is working together. You may be working together with somebody in some kind of partnership, some kind of skills that you don't have. The King of Wands is very determined, fiery kind of energy, confident, like he makes his own luck. Could be dealing with a fire sign as well. Let's see what I want to use for it. Let's do the Oracle card to close this out, Pisces. I think, as far as this goes, there's something about structure, getting things structured, discipline of the mind, improving yourself. There is a setback, or there is something that's not going in your favor and not going at this time. I think this is a time of waiting. We have the Five of Cups. I think this is just a time of processing everything that's happened, processing what's been lost before you go full force at speed ahead. But also the Nine of Cups, like I said, is about feeling whatever it is that you want and desire. What is that going to feel like to have it? What does that feel like, and experiencing that? Yeah. All right, so let's look at this. We have two cards that just jumped out. So here we have here and now. Don't be in the past, don't be in the future, be here now. But let's read the book. The Time to Go came out reversed. That could not be more appropriate that it came out reversed with all of the delays that we see here. I want to read it because I don't want to miss the message. Because sometimes when I read these, like, the perfect thing comes up. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. That's interesting because I feel like somebody here was on a mission to get the heck out of Dodge. And this is like things are just not going in your favor. And maybe it's about money. Maybe it's about home. This is waiting for something, standing guard. And maybe this is us standing guard in our thoughts and emotions. Like we're on guard for whatever anybody brings at us. We got our guard up, is what I'm saying. We're ready, to counter. But this is that something's been lost, something's been ruined, something we can't get back again. But just those two cups being on the clock, it just makes me feel like time. And, maybe there was 3 good opportunities in the past that you passed up, but everything happens for a reason. there is the internal conflict that's going on here. I feel like we think that we're fighting the other person, but there's some aspect of ourselves, and that could be needing to be looked at there, whatever that is. The Nine of Cups, though, I feel like whatever this is, it will happen for you when it's supposed to. I feel like it is going to. It's just, it may not happen in the time that you want it to. Let's look at this number. This blessed came in the reverse too, and I'm just feeling like you're not feeling like you're very blessed right now, because things may not, things are in a standstill. Things are not working in your favor is what I'm getting right now. So let's look at this blessed card in the reverse. And it says, humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. I was thinking that with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you have to design something new. You can't keep doing the same thing expecting a different result, you know? In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. So, total surrender to this. And then we did have the here and now card. Let's read a little bit in that as well. That was on the bottom, what you may or may not be aware of. And this talks about being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time, letting go of the need to look into the future and reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware at this moment. As you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy and love in the here and now. Also, it says, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. That's what I was talking about with this Nine of Cups right here. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness. Interesting, because we were talking about time right here. You'll tune into timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. Ooh, that's exactly what I was getting with this right here. Like, he actually accomplished the thing, you know. There is something about working on yourself and also accepting and dealing with whatever this internal conflict is. That's what I have, Pisces. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, please like, share, subscribe. I very much appreciate the love and support. And thank you so much for watching.